That is Journey here on the New Roo 102, and don't stop. I am Rick Godley. It is 8:42. Happens to be for the date that we are recording this because we're doing live streaming, live and local radio combined with live and local streaming. Well, one thing I know, and if people are familiar with who I am and the person that you're seeing on the screen there, today must be Wednesday, because if it's, I don't know if that's how did this ever happen there? Wilda Smith, Jackson Parish Chamber of Commerce Director. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, Rick. I mean, just busy time of the year right now.
Oh,
It's
stop
October,
it.
November.
Stop. It's always a busy time of year because you're a busy buddy, and it is a good thing, too. I mean, Jackson Parish has got it going on.
We have got it going on. You know, we're just small town USA, and we find that our people get involved in the community, and that makes it even more fun and just gives me something to do.
Well, and I drove through Jackson Parish. I forgot when. Oh, I know what it was. I was coming back from a football game down in Grant. And if people don't travel to Jonesboro, Jackson Parish, they don't realize the vibrancy that's going on there in various and sundry ways, let alone the lake. You know, is it too much of a stretch to say it's a world famous lake, Caney Lake?
Oh, we love Caney Lake. We love the state park. They just had a big chili cook-off out there
I know.
last weekend. I mean, there's something going on out there all the time. They're already having meetings for a night in Bethlehem for the different churches to be out there acting out the birth of Christ. So we love Caney Lake. What can I say?
And you and I will probably get together next month to talk more about in what's my word, events that are coming up for the holidays. So let's stay focused on October, and I have the list of things. So all I have to do is we got to get you a prop where I can just wind you up. So pretend I'm winding you up. What's first on the docket that's happening?
Well, the first thing will be this Saturday night. That'll be October the 5th, beginning at 5 p.m. at the Family Life Center at First Baptist Church. We're going to have the annual Jackson Parish Sports Hall of Fame banquet, and there will be 6 inductees that night. It's a big night for the athletes, for their family. We look forward to it every year. And we have athletes from each one of the schools in the parish. Well, actually, one of the schools is closed, Chatham, but we have a lady there that was a very, very successful basketball player and then later came back as their coach. So we've involved all of the schools in Jackson Parish with our 6 inductees.
So that's going to be on the 5th, as you and I are talking here. For folks who are going to watch this later on as it becomes archive. That's going to be Saturday, October 5th, Jackson Parish Sports Hall of Fame, the banquet. How do they get tickets for that?
Okay, well, most of the tickets are already sold, but
Boom.
if you, for some reason, did not get one, you want to go, you can check with me in the chamber office, and I'll see if I can find a spot for you. I got a call on the way up here a while ago.
Wilda the Scalper.
Yeah, right, the scalper. I can find you a place to sit.
No, the resourceful one.
It will start at 5 p.m. You know, that may sound a little early to some people, but there are some elderly people that will be attending it, so maybe that's why we start at 5. I really don't know.
I'm starting to gravitate there, so don't knock them.
Don't go knocking the seniors.
No,
okay?
no. All right, so that's awesome. That's going to be this coming Saturday. And then Wednesday of next week, you have your monthly chamber meeting.
We do have our monthly chamber meeting, and it will be at the chamber office at 12 noon. And it's not a board meeting, it is a chamber meeting, and we invite all of our members, or any of them that would like to come and participate in that meeting. All members can vote, you know, so we encourage you to come be a part of don't just pay your dues, be a part of the chamber.
Well, right, you got to get active, you got to get involved, and I mean, it's right, don't just pay the dues and get involved. I mean, that's what makes the community, knits the community together even tighter.
Right, and something that I've added there that I don't think's on your list, Rick, is on the 10th at 6 p.m. at the Jonesboro Pentecostal Church, DART will be having their candlelight service. We encourage you to be supportive of DART, to come and hear these stories of these young people who have been brought in and saved by DART and given a new life.
All right, so that's going to be the 10th of the candlelight service. So we jump to the October 12th, and we're only halfway through the list, not even halfway.
Right.
Tell me about this one. The Chamber Shrimp Bowl.
That's right. And we are very appreciative to Lieutenant Governor Billy Nongresser, who
Mm-hmm.
have made the arrangements for us to get the shrimp, to have this shrimp boil. It's going to be right there in the parking lot at the chamber office. And all the money that's going to be raised from this is going to be designated to do a facelift on our Christmas park that we have every year, and also to redo and give a facelift to our Santa float, which has not had anything done in years. So we're encouraging you. All of our board members have tickets. You contact one of them and get you a ticket. Come out, be supportive of the chamber. Help us with our decorations for Christmas.
All right, and that's going to be October 12th. It'll be 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. And then we step into fall the following Monday.
That's right. Following Monday is the 14th, and that's our merchants stepping into fall. They've got all their fall merchandise out. We encourage you to come down, shop with them. It'll be from 5 until 8 p.m. That's always a great event for our merchants to help them get their merchandise out. Also get in on a lot of the good sales is what I like. So
Right, right. Well, that's what commerce is, a local supporting local, so that is a great opportunity. It's going to be Monday, October 14th, stepping into fall, 5 to 8 p.m., shop at home, support the merchants. Now, we kind of jump to the end of the month, and I've heard about this one before, the Forest Fest at Forest Haven.
let me tell you about the Forest Fest. They do something like this for all the different holidays. And you as an individual or a business can call down to the activities department, reserve you a spot, go down, park your car, open up your trunk, and be ready to give out some little gifts to the residents. They bring all the residents out, they all walk around, and you hand them something. Now let me tell
That's
you,
a neat idea.
The giving of the gift is not what's so great, Rick. It's the smile you see on their face when you hand them something. It gives you a very warm feeling. I don't want to get emotional talking about this, but
Right.
you just need to be a part of it. I have some ladies that always join me, Barbara Johnson, Barbara Layfield, Sarah Bryant, Mary Pryor, and they're there. We all go in together and buy our gifts that we're going to be handing out, and we're already making our preparations now. So I encourage you to come and be a part of the Forest Fest at Forest Haven on the 29th of October. That will be starting at 2 p.m.
Forgive me for coughing here. You know how that happens when you get the giggles in a place where you're not supposed to. I got this cough thing going. So you keep it going there, Wilda. What's up next?
Okay. The next thing that we're going to have then will be our annual Trunk or Treat on Main Street. You don't have to register. You don't pay a fee. You go down, you park your car, you open up your trunk, and you be ready to hand out the candy to the children. And that will start at 5 p.m. So you need to get there probably around 4 to get set up and be ready to go. And the same thing about the Forest Fest. That starts at 2 o'clock. So you want to be down there around 1 o'clock to be ready at 2 o'clock when they start bringing the residents out. Now, we have a lot of other things that's going to be going on in November, and I don't want to get into that right now, but one thing that I do want to get into is that now is the time to do your nominations for the Grand Marshal. The forms are on the front of the Chamber building. You can download it from jacksonparishchamber.org. Get that form filled out and submit it to me in the Chamber office by October the 21st. Now, I'm not a part of that selection committee. The president will select a secret committee. I've never known who was on the committee, but they will pick the Grand Marshal, and then I will contact them and ask them, once they bring me the form back, and ask them if they would agree to accept that nomination and serve as our Grand Marshal for the year. Now, I'm sure everybody has seen on Facebook our Jackson snake.
And I'm showing pictures of the rocks right now.
Right. Well, let me tell you, right now we have over 1,800 rocks, and that is located right there on 167. You can see the walking trail there on the monitor now, and there's over 1,800 rocks. That is the Deacon Defense Park. Go down, take a walk, and look at those rocks. But the ones that I want to point out to you this morning is Deborah Fordham went and took all of the names of our Grand Marshals that we have had since 1978, and she has painted a rock for each one of them with their name on it. And I didn't know Deborah could paint, and there's no way that I'm going to try to paint a rock after seeing all of these and the way she's painted
They're
them.
great.
They're great. She has all of their names on there, and it's just more recognition to give to those who served as Grand Marshal, who were so very, very worthy of that title, Grand Marshal. So, Rick, like I said, there's a lot going on. We're small town USA, just like this Jackson Rock Snake. That shows you that we are a community that pulls together. We're small town USA, a community that pulls when there's something like this that goes on.
So the deadline for the submissions, October 21st, so don't wait.
That is correct.
And get that in. So, Wilda, thanks so much for all that you do. Let us know how we can help you. I know we're fixing to hit the holiday time, which, how many lights are you putting up yourself this year?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be over 2 million. and I've checked all of them out, so they'll be ready to go up.
I'm sure. Oh, gosh. All right, Wilda Smith, thank you so much. We know what we need to do. Everybody take the message and share the message. We got something good going on here, and let's keep it going. As we get back to the music here on the new Rue 102, it's 8:53.